about the kickoff.
And we're underway. First fight of the night.
Oh, Zosh comes out with a head kick straight into the clinch. Just like we thought there, you know, was he going to get that typical Gamebred style of, you know, really pushing the intensity with the wrestling?
You have to wonder if that head kick was a bit of a genius tactic though there. I mean, it was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, head kick from the grappler. The old rope-a-dope.
Landing some good knees there.
Yeah, Tim just still working with that underhook here, trying to work those inside knees to the thigh. Well, they don't look like much. They certainly do add up as the rounds roll on.
Alan trying to respond with knees. He got a good one in there.
Yeah, the good inside right hand there. Oh, here we go.
Big knees.
Yeah, Zosh working the tie plum there with some knees. Don't know if he wants to play the Muay Thai game with Alan, you know, for too long though. That is his strength.
There's like a good takedown again.
See if he can link those hands up here. So Alan he's trying to fend off, and he's got one hand round for that guillotine, but not really trying to put that on at the moment. Nothing there, and Zosh just needs his posture.
Certainly did a great job of disengaging from going for that double leg though.
Quite evenly matched up against the cage here at the moment though.
Thrilling style of fight here, these guys. Pressed up against the cage, fighting the knees, and really just fighting for position.
Yeah, it's certainly it's one of those ones that it really does start to weigh on the muscles. You know, the actual, I think it's an underlooked aspect of the fight game. You know, the cage work where, you know, works your legs, works your core, works your upper body, and you know, it really comes down to who's better conditioned.
Final 60 seconds, round number 1.
Alan with a high knee. He's done a good job so far of fighting Zosh off. Yeah, from getting the takedown.
Oh, here we go. Zosh has transitioned to the guillotine, and Alan showing no urgency to really defend it here. He does have his chin chucked.
It up a bit.
But here we go, Zosh. He's switched it up. He's still looking to land that guillotine from a standing position. Maybe try and jump guard in the last few seconds and see if it can come together. Alan has turned that around, so not much action here in that last minute. Oh, here he is. He's jumping guard like we thought. Too long though now. Oh, and a big slam to finish. Alan trying to put an exclamation mark there on the end of the round in the judge's eyes.
Strong finish at the end of the round there.
Now it's time to see who handled the adrenaline dump better, and listen to the corner and see what game plan comes out now.
Once again, another strong start from Zosh.
Yeah,
against the cage.
Couple of good winging overhand rights there just to set up that clinch. He was fairly strong in the clinch against the clinch in the last round. Oh, Alan with a beautiful high knee, and that stunned him for a bit. And Alan there with a great flurry.
Hit that knee high, but Zosh kind of signaled then that didn't hurt him.
Oh, here we go. Started to land a couple of hard ones in. Alan's finding his comfort, mate. For a debut, he is really putting it together here.
And now it's the type of fight that he's really looking for. I mean, you know, there's a bit of distance between the guys there. It's a stand-up battle, and he can try and employ his Muay Thai skills.
Yeah, exactly right. And as we've seen, he's just landed 3 hard kicks. Zosh there with a good check.
He definitely has Zosh's attention now. He's looking a bit more reluctant to come in and engage.
Yeah, I think you can say, you know, he's got the more technical striking at this range here. So, you know, Zosh should probably be looking to get back into that clinching range again. Ooh.
Another hard.
You hear that? Oh, the shin right there in the meat. Oh, Alan threw some big leather there, and I think he actually stunned Zosh.
I think he did too.
I shudder every time I hear a leg kick that hard. I just don't like them.
And Zosh particularly, he goes back to the grinding, grappling game up against the cage.
Yeah, this is his bread and butter here. What he needs to do though is, you know, he's dropped for a double or even a single. You know, a lot of times, sometimes with the lighter weights or the shorter guys, you know, when there's a good sprawl, you can't get your arms all the way around. Drop for the single, go for the high crotch, anything that can get them to the ground.
I think he's especially wary of the knees because even though he has kind of controlled the grappling up against the cage, Daniel Allen at times has landed some great knees on him as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Referees and once again, Zosh with the overhand back into range here. However, Allen has really held his own up against the cage here, and he's used his experience with the tie plum in that clinch to land some very hard knees. I think if Zosh is going to have any success with getting the takedown, he needs to engage in the center of the cage and shoot a real power double. Get him to the ground in the middle.
The work up against the cage, I mean, while it might be yet wearing on Daniel Allen,
yeah, that is true.
He's not really getting much success, and he's eating the odd knee as well.
15 seconds.
Going to see last 10 seconds here, and good hard knee there from Allen again, and then Allen throwing.
Once again, Daniel Allen, tremendous job at the end of the round.
They look for Allen here to try and keep this distance, throw some hard kicks. Oh, and here we go. A slip there, and Zosh is on him like a rash.
And Zosh immediately looking to capitalise.
Zosh there trying to look to grab that other hook and take the back maybe, but now he's trying to square back up.
Allen's recovered. And wow, it's just amazing. Amazing how things can change so quickly. A slip like that, and it almost gave Zosh the position he's been looking for the entire fight.
That's right. Now Zosh has moved into, looks like he's got the double under. Oh no, he doesn't have the double under. Still locked up with an over-under clinch here. Another overlooked aspect is if you watch how much fighters use their head to control the clinch too. Continually pushing their head into the other fighter's head, manipulating the spine, moving them around. Obviously, if your spine's twisted, you can't turn the way you need to. Very grinding.
Very grinding. Both guys are just trying to get some sort of dominance in position. And Tim Takano's seen enough, and he's broken them up, taking it back in the centre cage.
Here we go. Minute and a half to go, and we're going to look to things to heat up a little bit here, I think.
It's a close fight so far, and none of these guys can rest on their laurels and expect a decision going their way.
Exactly right. You know, there's been some fantastic work by both guys, so someone needs to put a finishing mark. Oh, good hard knee there from Allen, but someone needs to put a finishing point on this fight and seal it in the judges' eyes, because right now I can't pick it.
Zosh having a lot of trouble getting his hands connected there when he goes for the takedown. Allen's doing a great job of fighting it off.
Yeah, he showed great takedown defense from, coming from a Muay Thai background. Obviously worked on it quite hard. This is MMA, and he's definitely shown that. Some more pummeling has sort of been the name of this fight, hasn't it? Zosh creating a bit of distance there.
Referee breaks it up again.
Both fighters here looking like they need to solve the equation. How are we going to finish this? Oh, and Allen answers it like that.
Allen with some offense, landing some good shots, and he's chasing Zosh.
Zosh threw a huge return there, but Allen just ate it. And Tim Zosh has eaten a couple there. And it is all over.